Hi, it's Dr. Z. This week, we will continue learning about t-tests. A t-test allows researchers to conduct a hypothesis test when population variance, sigma squared, and population standard deviation, sigma, is unknown. There are three different types of t-tests. The third type is known as the t-test for independent means. In its simplest form, there are two separate samples being compared. Most importantly, this week we will officially assign the independent t-test project. As you can see here, please go to the project module below and read the module sometime this week. The first assignment of the project is due this week. Let's get started with this week's overview. By the end of this week, you'll be able to complete these district course competencies and learning objectives. For this week, please watch the module review video and view this week's activity checklist. There are two sections this week. The first section is the t-test for independent means. This test will compare two separate samples or two separate groups. This test is also referred to as the independent t-test. Please read the designated pages in the textbook and complete the corresponding Nearpod lesson. Upon completion of the material listed above, you should be able to complete these specific questions on problem set 8. The first part of the t-test for independent means will be covered as a Nearpod lesson. Please note the essential heading. Nearpod lessons are due on Wednesdays at 11:59 p.m. The second section this week is on the comparison of t-tests. The previous chapter introduced two t-tests, and this chapter introduced a third t-test. Students often get the three tests confused. For this section, I created a handout especially for you called Comparison of T-Tests that, when you complete it on your own, will give you a handy-dandy study guide. Please watch the assigned video and attend in-person class on Thursday. Upon completion of the material listed above, you should be able to complete these specific questions on problem set 8. This week's activity is on reporting independent t-tests. We will continue to strengthen the skill of thinking and writing like researchers this week. This activity will give you an opportunity to practice writing summary and interpretation statements for the third type of t-test, the independent t-test. Each student will be assigned one sample research study to work on and share their statements with the class in discussion board number 8. Please note the essential heading, read the activity handout, and review your assigned sample study before attending in-person class on Thursday. Well, let's go to our assignments this week. The first assignment is the Nearpod lesson, which we have already reviewed. The second assignment is discussion board number 8 on the independent t-test. This discussion board ties back to the activity on writing summary and interpretation statements. Question 1 asks you to reflect on the TED Talk on clinical trials. Question 2 asks you to write your summary and interpretation statements for your assigned sample study. And then question 3 is a reflection of this experience. The third assignment is a part of the independent t-test project. I want to make sure that you understand the expectations, assignments, and due dates of this project. After reviewing the official project packet posted on the project overview and reviewing the project module on Canvas, you will complete this Statement of Understanding quiz. This quiz is open notes, so please feel free to use your project packet and refer to the module if needed. Respondus Lockdown Browser and Monitor is not required for this quiz. The fourth assignment is problem set 8. We will have one problem set this week, but it will consist of 3 pages. This problem set reviews concepts in t-tests for independent means and comparison of t-tests. This problem set will have you practice conducting the independent t-test and help you identify the difference between the 3 types of t-tests. This week's activity will also be excellent practice for the summary and interpretation statements that you will provide in this problem set. The final assignment is the chapter quiz. Please make sure to complete the reading and online activities for this week's chapter before taking the quiz. And if you've made it this far, I'm going to reward you with extra credit. I am keeping with my LEGO theme and the use of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If you want to earn 3 points extra credit, submit the names of the 2 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that are featured in the Nearpod lesson on independent t-tests this week in extra credit Easter eggs. Get it? There's an independent t-test compares 2 separate groups and there are 2 separate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I know. And with that, you'll have successfully completed this week's module. I look forward to seeing you during in-person class on Thursday and reviewing your awesome assignments this week.